Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Instant Pot Avgolemono soup. Now the first thing that you want to do is get your pot heated up. So put it onto the saute setting. And while that's heating up, I'm going to show you what ingredients we're going to need. We're going to need better than bouillon chicken base, a pound of chicken thighs cut up into cubes, some carrots and onion, about a cup of onions and 1 or 2 carrots, some dill, some rice, arborio rice, 3 eggs, some pepper, and some lemon juice. Now, as soon as it's warmed up and it says hot, you can add in a tablespoon of the olive oil. And that's gonna sizzle and pop. And you're gonna add in that cut up carrot and onion. And we're gonna just saute this until it starts getting a little bit soft and translucent, just for 4 or 5 minutes. Now let me tell you about this soup. We've had it 2 times in the last week, so I thought I would show you on YouTube how to make it because I think you're really gonna love it. The flavor is out of this world good. I'm gonna add in 6 cups of water, and I like to just scrape the bottom of the pot so that nothing's sticking. And then I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons of that better than bouillon. I'm using the same tablespoon measuring thing I did with the oil, so that the better than bouillon just kind of pops out really easily. Now if you don't have better than bouillon, you can just use 6 cups of chicken broth. Alright, now I'm going to add in that 1/2 cup of the arborio rice, and this kind of rice is really important to use. It gets really creamy and delicious and makes the soup wonderful, so look for that at your grocery store. I've cut up these bites of chicken thighs. Now I like the chicken thighs because they stay moist and tender. You could also use chicken breasts, and those work fine too. All right, we're gonna turn off the saute setting. Make sure the seal on your lid is in place, and then pop the lid on, lock it into place. Make sure the valve's set to sealing, and then I like to use my soup button and set it to 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes is up, we're going to let it sit for another 10 minutes and then release the steam. Now, while that's releasing, I'm going to stir together the 3 eggs and the lemon juice. Now this is fresh lemon juice. That's very important to the flavor. So make sure to whisk those eggs really well, beat them good. And once we can, we're going to remove the lid and ladle out some of that hot liquid to temper the egg mixture. So we're just going to put a little bit of that into the measuring cup. Before we stir it all in together. Now this is a gluten-free and dairy-free recipe, so that's kind of rare for me. I usually do not do those kind of recipes, but this one just happened to be. And guess what? It tastes like it has dairy in it because it gets so creamy and thick and delicious. Right now it looks a little bit thin, but as time goes by, it definitely does thicken up. And now we're going to add in some dill and the black pepper. And I'm just using dry dill today, but if you have fresh dill, that would be awesome. I'm using a teaspoon of dry dill, and then I'm just going to get my pepper, and I'm going to just put a few cracks of fresh pepper in there, just to taste whatever you like. Stir it all together, and you have the most easy but delicious soup ever. Like I said, we made this twice in the last week. I think you're going to love it. You can get the full recipe at 365daysofcrockpot.com. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you will like and subscribe.